Okay, this is the scene I'm shooting. Straight ahead is a picture of a barn, the old Mormon barn, the Tetons. Down below that is a bear head, and to the left of that bear head is a candle with 2 wicks. Just behind that is a little tiger head, and to the right of that is a deer or an elk, and that's what it looks like. Okay, here in front of us, starting from the left, we have a Triopo, or Triopo TR980C flash. Next to it, we have a 430 EX2 from Canon. The rest of these are Canon. This is a 580 EX2, and this is the 600 EX RT. Let's take a look at them from the front. Now again, left to right, the Triopo TR980C, the 430 EX2, the 580 EX2, and the 600 EX RT. Obviously, they have a radio built in. Now, we'll look at each one a little bit closer. Okay, so to take a closer look at these particular 4 flashes, we'll start with the Triopo TR980C here. And of course, you can see that one good thing to point out about it is on the bottom, it has a metal foot there. So for a $99 cord, or flash, it's not a bad thing. You can actually get an external pack and take this thing off, which I can't get it off, but plug it in there. Has a PC sync cord there, and then of course the back of it, this is the on off button. You have to hold it for 2 seconds for it to come on, and then of course that's what it looks like. And you have to hold it for another 2 seconds to make it come on, go off. The head on it will go like that and go down the other 7 degrees, the negative 7 degrees, like a lot of these do. And of course it will flip around 180 that way, 180 that way, and back. And see, just to show you, just to get this thing back up, not the easiest, easy to come back on, so flip that back off. And then this little thing here just keeps coming loose, and that covers that PC hook up there. So that's I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's a space there, and it's very, very hard to get hooked up. And the last thing on this is right here. It's got this little round plastic wheel where you tighten it down, and then of course loosen up, taking it back off. Pretty cheap, but you know, $99 again. What do you expect? Here, of course, is the 430 EX2, and you know, if you know anything about it, you know the head goes like this, and take it around this way, it only goes 90 degrees. If you go this way, it goes 180. A little easier to handle. Turn it on, you just push that button up, and then you can hit that if you want to see the light there. So that's what the back of it looks like. And of course, the lock on it is like all the other Canons, just that little button there, a lot easier. Of course, a metal foot as well. Then we move to the 580 EX2. So it's right here, and of course, you know, the head on it, of course, it goes 180 degrees that way, 180 degrees that way. Very easy to deal with. As you can see, metal foot, of course, same locking mechanism. To turn it on, you just flip that. Let's turn that on so you can see that, and hopefully that's coming through good. Just flip it off. That's easy. Finally, the 600 EX RT. You can see it here. Same thing with the head, of course, just down. Flips around 180, goes around 180, and then back up nice and easy. Metal foot, same locking thing. Turn it on. It actually off, lock, and then on. Turn that so you can see that. And it actually has a context menu, so it's actually easier to set up even the advanced settings and all that. So definitely makes it better. And then of course turn it back off, just hit that twice. And that's that one. So for my test, what I did was I put this Gary Fong, collapsible as you can see. If you know anything about Gary Fong, just a big diffuser. I put this on each one of these flashes, and I took a series of 4 pictures. Each picture was at 1600 ISO, 32, 64, and 12.8. This is shot with a 24-70 Canon lens with a 5D Mark III. On top of it was, of course, each one of these flashes. Had it set on a tripod in a very dark room, as you saw earlier, with the bear and all that stuff. And so, of course, then I had all these flashes on ETTL, all of them at 70 millimeters on the zoom, because that's what, of course, I had the lens all the way out to sitting on the tripod, and got that overall shot. So what I want to look at is show you the pictures right now and look at the quality of them, of not the picture itself, of course, because who knows, that probably won't be too awful good. But I'm talking about the quality of the light, the color of the light, and the quantity of the light. Those are the things I'm trying to measure in this little test. So let's take a look at those pictures now and see what we've got. These are the images that I shot, starting with the flashes in order. These first four are the 1600. The next set are the 3200. The four after that were shot at 6400. And the last four were shot at 12,800 ISO. So what you're looking at in succession here is the very first picture of each group of four set is the Triopo. The second picture in each set will be shot from the 430 EX2, the third from the 580 EX2, and the fourth one in each set will be from the 600 EXRT. Now, looking at these pictures on video, I know it's going to be hard to tell. Just so you know, these were all shot with my 5D Mark III. There's been nothing done to these pictures. These are literally straight out of camera, only converted to JPEG through Lightroom, but I have not retouched them in any way, shape, or form. They are straight out. Just so you can see these one more time, this is the Triopo 1600, the 430 EX2 1600, the 580 EX2 1600, and the 600 at 1600. This is the Triopo at 3200, the 430 at 3200, the 580 at 3200, the 600 at 3200, the Triopo at 6400, the 430 at 64, the 580 at 64, and the 600 at 64. Finally, the Triopo at 12.8, the 430 at 12.8, the 580 at 12.8, and the 600 at 12.8. I think the 600 EXRT wins hands down on these images. If you look at the glow of the candles in each one, the quality of the light, the color of the light, I think that it just wins even over the 580, which, to be honest, shocked me.